Okay, everybody, we are back with more Rimworld. It's been a little while, a hot minute, honestly. And that's because of yesterday's special stream, but we are back. We're back with the people who need to figure out how to... Well, I mean, we know how to make regular clothes. We need to figure out how to do, like, all the other stuff that puts us past the tribal era. But at least we've got flowers in our rec room to make it slightly beautiful. So we got a slightly, or I guess it's still neutral, but a somewhat impressive rec room, slightly impressive lab, this room we haven't done anything with yet, somewhat impressive dining room, slightly impressive workshop, decent kitchen, doesn't really matter, it's just a kitchen, but the bedrooms are all still just decent. I think we should probably make some more daylily plants to make these bedrooms pop visually. So that they actually have a good quality of bedroom, and therefore getting mood buff for the entire day. Also, apparently, Eddie's dad is visiting to trade with us, which, you know, sure, that works for me. Who's the trader? There you go. No path. Forgot to unforbid that. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's see here. Anything that I'd really want. It's not looking like it. I could sell off some hard chitin, I suppose. And human leather, because I don't really need that. But yeah, no, they don't actually have very much that's useful. I mean, like, I could buy some stuff from them that I don't particularly want. Like, I could buy, like, some wolf skin to make better clothing than the plain leather is, but to be honest, I don't really want to do that. I like using plain leather for its ease of access. Anyway, we retilled the fields. Now time to re-sow them, is what I was trying to say, but I slurred my speech. Anyway, so we re-sow the fields, get all this hardweave we can get. Because hardweave, while it is not as good... Why is there a platypus in here? Oh yeah, I forgot we tamed a platypus. I'm an idiot. Anyway, while hardweave is not as good as plain leather, I honestly am doing this out of a... hang on a moment, let's go with Centurion armor. Centurion, whatever. I want to go with it because I think it looks nice. I think, or at least it themes nice. I like the idea of us having a hemp-based clothing line, even though plain leather would just be better. So we're using plain leather anywhere we can, and using the hemp anywhere we can't, and we need to use cloth. Because plain leather is better. It's factually better, but if we can't use it, while I could make, like, Devil Strand, and that would technically be better, I'm not going to do that, because, first of all, I'd have to research it, and second of all, I'll wait to do that until farther down the line. Right now, we're tribals, and I think the idea of using hemp for clothing makes sense. Now, anyway, we do need more plain leather. Sadly, boars don't give plain leather. I really wish they did, but they give pig leather. Malaria. I'll have to deal with that in a bit. These guys give heavy fur. That sucks. Well, there's not many options for what to hunt, then, to actually get what I need. Literally only two things. We might have to go... Cricket and Eddie. Yeesh. We may have to go ahead and get killing some other creatures, then, just so that we can actually get the animals to move in that we need to have plain leather. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. Like, I started talking and I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't know how I wanted to say it. So we might have to go killing off other creatures. Can we please bed rest people? Oh yeah, Eddie's got a 1 in cooking. Okay, hang on. You can go back up to doing that as a 2. Because I don't want you... I don't want you doing that instead of bed resting. Cricket is also sleeping. They're sharing a bed, which is what happens when you make a medical bed that's a double bed. Let's undo that. Because that's not something we really want to do. Rat self-tamed. Well, that makes it easier to kill off the animals. But yeah, we might have to kill off, like, these Dryosaurus or something. Kill off, like, the Boom Bats. Kill off all these smaller creatures just to get rid of them all. Might just be necessary. Oh, well. I don't really care. Let's see. So, Beetle... She's working hard on getting that. Eddie, I am going to have you go ahead and butcher so that that meat doesn't go bad. I mean, the meat still could go bad, but rather it gets us the plain leather a while, and it means that the meat can be hauled by someone else. Why did I send the one person who's still sick, other than Eddie? I'm a bit stupid. Now, to be honest, with the amount of meals we have, I don't really think it's important that we're doing all this ahead of time. You know, the hauling the meat in, I don't think it matters. I'm more so wanted the plain leather, but, you know. Now, I guess since we've got this bed here, this double bed that we have no real use for, we could get rid of it. Ooh, or we could swap Cricket and Ant to sleeping in this one. Since this one over here is only normal quality. See, Eddie and B get the highest quality one. They get the excellent one because by the end game, they are going to be the pawns who have the lowest expectations because of their roles. And so because of that, they actually do need the best possible bedroom. That might not be until we're already at the point where we don't have wooden beds anymore and we end up having, like, royal bed for them or something, but I don't know. Anyway, let's put this bed back in the same room as they were in. And let's turn this room here into an actual hospital. One that's not, like, got double beds. So we'll put in multiple actual beds, make them medical quality. That way they don't sleep together. I feel like sleeping in this insect jelly goo probably is not very good. But, you know, whatever. Let's check, though. A fur bed, does that have a better immunity gain factor? 106 versus 107, no. Then I guess we'll be doing the regular beds. Cricket, I need you to move your fucking bed for me. I want to keep waiting. There we go. Make a nice medical room. That way they have a place to actually truly lay down for medical reasons. And we can't do any flooring changes to make it more clean in there, really. I mean, we don't have metalworking to do steel tiles or anything like that, so we'll have to wait. Anyway, we got a lot of hard weave that we're still working through, and I mean a lot. That is going to take a while to work through. Also, let's go ahead and forbid this. I don't think we need any more after this. I think we should be fine for the considerable future. Frankly, this might already be too much. But I wanted to make sure we had excess because it can't hurt. Hey, Eddie. Welcome to the stream. I don't know when you sent that. I was looking at the screen for so long, I might have absolutely missed your message. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I'm, not fully in it mentally today. I started developing a cold yesterday before I did the ice water thing, but I do not think the ice water thing helped. You can probably hear it in my voice. My cold has gotten considerably worse. So I'm a little mental fogged right now, so I might make some stupid decisions, might repeat things, might forget what I'm talking about, stuff like that, because I'm just... ugh. But I refuse to not stream over just having a cold. I've not missed a stream day in a pretty damn long time, and I'm kind of trying to keep up that record. I don't know exactly how long, but I know it's been several months that I haven't had to miss a stream day. So I'm going to try and keep it up as long as I can, and I'm not letting a little cold hold me back. Anyway, so these clothes are coming along nicely. Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more things I can hunt for plain leather. Okay, let's start killing off the smaller creatures. And otherwise just not correct for what we're trying to do, creatures. Okay, who instantly destroyed the brain? Ant, hell of a shot. Good work for that one. It's in fucking rain right now, a rainy thunderstorm, and you managed to perfectly shoot an arrow into its brain. Nice work. That one also get hit in the brain? No. It's easier if I zoom out to see the creatures. Okay, you know what? We'll let them go back to bed now. We killed off some of the wild animals. It slightly decreased the amount of them. Hopefully we can keep doing that tomorrow and get rid of as many of them as possible so new ones can move in and we can get some fucking plain leather. Because right now it's just like all light leather and then it's some dinosaur skin, which admittedly, dinosaur skin, it is pretty tough. I could use dinosaur skin, but unless I find a really large amount of really big dinosaurs, I don't think that's a good plan. Hey, that's fine, Eddie. I appreciate that you even tuned in the first place. Don't feel bad if you ever miss stuff or anything like that. It is perfectly okay. What are we researching again? Oh yeah, Centurion armor. I forgot. What's Eddie doing? Oh, cooking instead of butchering. Okay, do we want to do mosaics? Probably not. I don't see much point in that. Maybe we do road building? Or, ooh, do we do Tyrian production? And then instead of using hardware, we upgrade to Tyrian. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're doing road building. Tyrian sucks. It really does. I mean, it's such a cool concept, but you really don't make clothing for the sake of pleasure in this. You make it for the sake of insulating and protecting, so I don't see much point in it. I mean, you could make a colony where you do that, but like it feels like it's a downgrade to do that, so I don't particularly often do that. Okay, maybe if we kill off the bigger creatures, it'll call in more bigger creatures. That sounds like a good logic, right? You know, kill off some gigantelopes, maybe they'll send in a herd of deer. Okay, let's get the firing line. See, sort of, Eddie, but I just feel like at its core, in the late game, mood is already at such a high level that you don't really need to worry about it. It's one of those circumstances where it's like early game, you can't afford it. Late game, when you can afford it, you don't need it. Ah. Oh, I misread. I thought it was 1% chance of fighting back and 20% chance on tame. Yeah, it's basically only for roleplay reasons, like you said, and that's sort of the issue. Also, this one had legendary carry weight, and I'm killing it. Well, that would have been a good pack animal, but oh well. What's their move speed? 4.5. What's our move speeds? And now everyone run away, because they're all injured. They'll totally be slower. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to reload a save. I told you, I'm half fucking mentally fatigued to the point of not being able to pay attention to anything that's going on. I'm too tired to notice what's going on. Brain isn't working right now, so I'm just gonna reload the save because my ass literally just read things backwards and got my puns probably killed in that alternate reality. So I'm gonna... we're gonna act like that didn't happen. That's just misreading. Did I check out Half Sword? I did check it out to a certain extent. It does look interesting. I did not get as much time as I'd like to look at it because my day yesterday was very busy with getting the Discord server fixed. I don't know why it wanted to do what it did, but also 3 hours for a fucking nervous 23-year-old that's incapable of violence. You're useless. As I was saying, it does look interesting, though. That's definitely something I would consider streaming. Like I said, I do want to look into it a little more, but like from what I can tell, it looks good. Okay, let's see. What else can we research that's Neolithic level. I guess we could do pottery, obelisks, and carvings, but... See, everything over here is considered Neolithic research, but then they made it a fucking 1200 research for all of these, and I still think that's very stupid. Also, I thought I told them to research roads. Did I? Oh, wait, it's because I went back in time to... It's because I reloaded the save. This is what I mean when I say I am not here today. My brain is off somewhere else. I am so forgetful right now. Okay, you know what? Actually, since I've reloaded the save anyway and I can now check for it. Which one's the legendary one? You? Let's see if we can tame you. Because that would actually be quite nice. Do I already have a pen? I don't think I do. I'll put it right next to the door. Yeah, if we can tame a legendary Gigantalope, that would allow us to do some pretty good, pretty damn good amount of hauling. If we went on a caravan trip, at least. We would need something to actually trade with if I'm going to do that, which is a bit more than I could ask for, but, you know. Wow, those padded helmets look kind of fucking stupid, don't they? How's your pawn doing? Your pawn's doing well. He had malaria earlier. I can take him off the medicine now. He had malaria earlier, but he worked through it very easily. Didn't get even close to dying. So, fine all around. I think your pawn is... Okay, you're wearing human leather gloves. I don't know where we got those. I don't believe we made those, so I'm just gonna pretend like that's okay. But you're wearing a full set of clothing. Very protective clothing for this time period in the game, at least, since we're still in the more tribalistic era. And I am trying to prioritize research that's tribal, like Neolithic research, simply because we have the mod that makes it so that you do get a bonus if you research everything from your current tech level. Let's go ahead and do pottery. I do think I'm going to probably cheat in some of the researches on the right, just because I feel like, not like cheat them from scratch, but what I mean is like, let's be real here. In what fucking world should a toga be 1200 research? What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start researching it, and when it gets like halfway, I'm going to research that. Makeshift weapons. That's industrial era. Like I said, I'm trying to prioritize Neolithic stuff. I know that... also, makeshift weapons, 1,000 research. Toga's 1,200. No, it's fine. We don't need makeshift weapons. We have bows and arrows, and to be honest, bows and arrows, I think, are underrated. They do very good damage against single targets. They're not, like, as good as a sniper, but they're not bad. Okay, Eddie, what are you doing to be constantly getting ill? Also, both of my doctors got ill. This sucks. Exactly, Eddie. Why wouldn't they? Okay, well, you guys need to treat each other because you're both the doctors. I mean, for real. First you get malaria, then you get the flu. Best stat, shooting 8. No. I don't need another person with a, well, I'd say a gun, with a bow, whatever. B, are you going to be okay? Uh-oh. Okay, so Eddie, you got a 66% tend, so you're fine, but she only got a 52, so she's not. Eddie, I might have to promote you to your ID Religion role early, because you're eventually going to be a Moth Priest, which is, you know, the normal ID Religion role. I might have to do that now so you can make, you know, save her life. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. It's going to really impact your mood, but we literally need this or else B might die. There we go. Now with the Preach Health, she should be able to survive it, even with the poor 10 quality. There we go. Woo! Okay. It kind of sucks because now, Eddie, your mood is going to be really fucked up. But you do have a wife, so that does severely help with your mood. You can't actually fuck her right now because you're both in the hospital. But that should help with your mood along with the attended a party. So hopefully this will deal with the fact that you are going to have high expectations right now versus what everyone else is dealing with, which is low expectations. So literally 10 points of reduced mood because of giving you that role. Very much not ideal. Exactly, Eddie. That's a good thing. Wait a minute. That's a good comparison to make. Okay, the 10 quality of 56% on you scares me. But even more scary is that she just got tended at 36% quality. Even with the Preach Health, that might be very much a risk. Okay, hang on a moment. Which of these are the best quality beds? Eddie, get out of that bed, get in a different one. That one's only normal quality. It's not as good. We'll deconstruct it. We need good quality beds. What else can we do? What else can we do? What else would increase the immunity speed? We've got herbal meds. Is there anything else that we can really do as tribals to improve immunity speed? I feel like that's kind of everything. Like, we'd have to get medicine, which we can't do because we need neutroamine and we need the research, and I have neither of those things. Ah, idea. Okay, how close is the nearest colony? That is not... 1.1 days. They're not going to have actual medicine, though, are they? Now, this is what they'll buy. I can't check what they'd sell. I don't think they would sell actual medicine because this is the Eastern Republic. I'm not close to any Outlander factions that would have real medicine. We'll give it time and we'll see. Maybe they'll get better treatments later. While we're waiting, here's what we'll do. We'll make more beds and hopefully get excellent quality ones or masterwork quality ones. We'll just fill the room up with beds. We need the highest of quality beds ASAP. Burn through our wood. I don't care. We need to save their lives. Okay, excellent quality. That's a good one. Good. Excellent. Okay, so let's get rid of the good ones. Okay, only excellent quality medical beds. What is that sound? I just heard a noise in real life. Hopefully I'm not getting robbed. Why did it make it not medical anymore? Come on, get in your beds. There we go. So excellent quality beds do have a higher immunity gain speed factor, I think. 107%. Maybe not. I might have wasted time there. Okay, well, we just have to pray. 2.2 days until I can do it again. She's doing fine. Eddie is doing fine. We'll leave it be for now and hope that it stays fine. I'll accept this and see what they've got. Do any of you have medicine on you? Nope. You guys are going to work together to take on a bunch of dinosaurs. One of you has a ranged weapon? No, you all have melee weapons. Why did I think that you did? Let's just kill every small creature. There we go. I don't care if these refugees die, so I'll just send them around killing things. I don't care if they suffer injuries. I don't care if they die. It's perfectly fine by me. They can clear out these animals so we can get more plain leather like I wanted. It does mean time is not going to be sped up for a little while, but I mean, oh well. Okay, so research on the obelisk is going well. We did research pottery, which, I mean, we could craft some pottery, I guess. Why not? Let's make some wooden pottery. Gives our, or wait, that's considered art, isn't it? Never mind. I was gonna say it gives our crafter something to do, but it's considered art, so we wouldn't do anything from that. Damn. Okay, we do have to get rid of those boom bats eventually as well, so let's take them out soon. What's this one still alive for? Oh, it's barely bleeding. That's why. Come on, attack the next one. You're in the rain, you're not on fire anymore. Now fight the giant centipede. You guys will eventually die for my amusement. After a really long time of walking. Wow. Kind of concerning that it lasted that short of an amount of time. That fight just ended, like, instantly. That's very concerning. Holmes is no longer incapable of walking and then instantly fell down incapable of walking again. Oh, boy. Raiders approaching from multiple angles. We've got two over here with a wooden tribal axe and a wooden shiv. That is probably the least dangerous group. Over here, a steel hatchet and a steel knife. Yeah, that's more dangerous. At least it's steel. Steel axe, bronze axe. Okay, so basically in the order I found them is the order I'm going to take them on. Because, yeah, that's pretty dangerous. I'm not going to send out Eddie and B because you guys are already, like, really close to dying from the flu. I'd really rather not make it worse by not giving you a chance to bed rest. You gave the flu to each other, clearly. Okay, this guy's fleeing. I mean, this was a genie. This would have been the really easy one to kill, so it kind of sucks that they're the one that flees, but whatever. Just bruises and cracks. We're not even going to treat it. We need to go fast. Yeah, not only is it you and your wife who got sick, you and your wife are the only doctors. So both the doctors, husband and wife, got sick. Very bad. Very, very annoying. Pretty much the perfect two to screw me over. Okay, this one's gonna come over. Yeah, I don't care about the refugee dying. Okay, Cricket got pretty badly injured. We're gonna need to allow self-tend and tend to yourself. Why don't we allow self-tend on all the people who aren't actual doctors? Okay. See if we can get back in time. We aren't going to have any melee pawns until Cricket has done treating herself, which is going to take a considerable amount of time. So I'm just going to have her treat the one wound, maybe. Where are you going, B? No. Do not rescue someone. You should be Not fucking doing that. She got out of bed to do something, and then because her bed was open, she thought, oh, I should rescue someone. No, no, no. No, no. Wasters are beginning their assault. Shit. See, the problem is it's a rain right now, a foggy rain at that, so we're extremely inaccurate. Let's just go inside. Why are you so fast? Oh, you're definitely on... Yeah, you're on Go Juice. Okay, well, at least we got through the door. They're coming for Cricket now. This is why running gun's essential. Running gun's too strong. I don't like using it. It's too strong. It just makes it really easy for... I don't care about the refugees. Makes it really easy for you to win like any raid. It's too easy. Disease infection. I don't care about the refugee. Can I... Here, just... I can't kick him out because he's a refugee. I want to fucking kick him out right now. They've decided to kidnap who they can and leave. Cool! That got rid of one of the raiders for me for free. Go ahead, kidnap the person I don't care about. Okay, Go Juice guy is going to be an issue. I have to melee attack him. Oh no, Strange kidnapped. Okay, yeah, but Cricket kidnapped is actually a problem. Oh yeah, okay. See, this is the issue. This is the fucking reason why I'm reloading a save. They were chasing my colonists up to the door. The moment I walked through the door, rather than attacking the wall, they're like, oh, we're gonna run all the way over here. And then Cricket was too slowed down. If I had B and Eddie, it still wouldn't have mattered. We were just slowed down by the fact that Cricket took so much damage from those people. So here's what I'm thinking. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. Fuck it. Let them all come at once. I might regret this. Oh, hey, travelers came by. Well, neat. Yeah, I'll just let them kidnap people. Have some of them die for free. Okay, they're not going for the kidnapping anymore. Oh, wait, it's because upon the reload of the save, the wasters left my party. Because they got upset about the death this time. But not last time. Oh. Those visitors are actually just saving my ass. No, we'll actually do it like this. Come on. Take him out. Cricket, you are literally the best melee pawn with a thrumbo horn. How are you not killing this person already? Oh my goodness! You've taken out one of their eyes, one of their ears, and multiple toes, and they're still not fucking down yet. Go Juice is a hell of a drug. Decide to kidnap who they can and leave. That's some horse shit. How did that person not go down after so many hits? Come on, shoot him down, shoot him down. Yeah, that's insane. They weren't even a Sanguiphage and they didn't have Luciferium. That was just a waster on Go Juice. Just did not feel like dying. Okay, fine. Here's the better plan. Fuck it. Eddie and B, you guys don't get the treatment you need. That's the plan. You guys need to lay in bed? Well, too bad. Take out the fucking Goju's user first. Lost a toe. That's fine. There, have a shattered nose as a thank you for what you assholes did. Eddie, you need to treat that. B, you need to save that horn. It's annoying, because Cricket loses a toe, but at least this way we killed off the actually dangerous group of people. Because out of all of the ones that we were dealing with, that was the only one with the Goju's, and therefore was the only one that was super ultra dangerous. And they might go for the kidnap this time. Ant, what are you doing? Hauling the... Yeah, okay, fine. Sadly, the refugee died, and it turned into a quest failed. Okay, the raiders are coming. Ant, get out of there. Cricket can walk now. Cool. Okay, we'll have you sit back for a bit. Okay, so there's Gumpy and Davis. Last time when I killed Davis, Gumpy ran away. Gumpy's a genie, though. If we kill Gumpy, maybe Davis will run away. And Gumpy should be really easy to kill. As for these ones here... they both at least have scars, making them not as dangerous, I guess. I don't know. We just have to try and take them on. It had to be during a foggy rain, didn't it? Okay, we just let him break through. Well, it looks like we're going for Davis first. Unless we can take out Gumpy in one volley. Okay, cool, we did. Exactly that. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Good, 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 good. Brain destroyed. B, what happened to you? Shoulder hit. That's really bad. They set a fire, but it's raining because they're morons, so it doesn't matter. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Dealt with the raid. Took a lot of work, but we dealt with the fucking raid. Eddie, you don't need to beat out the fucking fire. It's raining. And Eddie, I know you want recreation, but please stop. There we go. Pen not enclosed. Yeah, whatever. Okay. One toe lost for that entire raid, and it's literally just because it was foggy rain. If it wasn't foggy rain, we would have been perfectly fucking fine. Why do you need to take the fucking simple meal to inventory? I don't get that. Cricket, you need to stay in your fucking double bed. You only have regular wounds, Cricket. Eddie and B have fucking the flu. Speaking of which, they're barely getting by. It's really not great. Okay, Cricket, can you go ahead and, just in case a raid occurs, can you go ahead and grab your Thumbo horn? So you're ready. Cricket, okay, fine. Here's what we're doing. These are no longer medical beds. Instead, these are now fucking Bee and Eddie's beds. Get the fuck out of it, Cricket. I hate how she just keeps coming in and stealing the hospital beds. I know we just need to make more excellent beds so that this isn't an issue, so I'm going to start doing that, but it still pisses me off that I keep having to tell her, get the hell out of bed. Good, not good enough. Good, not good enough. Good, not good enough. We need excellent or better. Although, let me check if that even matters. It doesn't. Well, in that case, I guess we'll just have any beds that we can. I really thought that it mattered what quality the bed was. Kinda sucks that it doesn't. You'd think it would. Malaria. Yeah, okay. I think Randy hates me. I think he really hates me. Okay, let's bring it down to 4 beds. Well, no, we'll keep it at 5. Maybe 4 is. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a good way to have it set up. We might need 5 beds at some point, but I don't want to have just a wall of beds. I want there to be room for when we can install things. Maybe if I move this one here, move this one here, or even one more to the side. There, now we actually have 6 beds, which is slightly more than we need, but should be fine. We need more wood. Okay. Cricket's still not doing too hot. Eddie got over the flu. Whew. At least that's one person I know isn't gonna die. It looks like it shouldn't be killing B either. Hopefully. Or wait a minute, are any of these Gigantelopes the legendary one? No. I don't want a Masterwork one. I don't care that much. Legendary would have been nice, but not enough food. Fuck me, man. Inspired Taming is the only reason I was willing to do that. Oh, what's this transport pod crash exactly? Hard worker, workaholic, but chemical interest is eesh. Okay, B got over her illness as well. Now it's down to just Beetle with her new fucking malaria. At least malaria goes away fast. It also kills fast, but it goes away fast. Okay. We've got a little hospital that actually has room for everybody now, since I learned the hard way that apparently the quality of the bed doesn't matter. I always thought it did. I really thought it did. Maybe only with hospital beds. Or maybe I'm just stupid. It could be either one. I am quite an idiot. Okay, we're low on herbal meds. Mad Gigantelope. Okay, Rozov over here. I just want to say right now, you with your cancer, you're a hero, because you just beat the shit out of this Gigantelope to the point that it's half health for me. So, thank you for that. At least we'll get a bunch of free meat and shit out of this. Cool. Anyway. Look at that amount of food we've got stored up. All of it in a nice frozen little freezer. I don't know why I said frozen freezer. I could have just said in a freezer. I'm not smart. Our research on obelisks is almost done. Even more art that won't serve me any purpose. I'm just researching it so that I can research it. I just need to get all the stuff done so I can move on to the medieval tech level. Endangered animals. Black rhinoceros. Fuck you. You couldn't have given me something easier to tame. Man, if it was easy to tame, I would have tamed the endangered animals, because then you breed them and it makes the tribals like you more. We definitely are going to have more smoke leaf than we need. Maybe I should actually make joints. What do we think? I think we'll make some joints. We'll suspend the hard weave thing and make joints. Because we've got 664 hard weave. That's enough. Although I guess if any of their clothing decomposes, it won't end up being enough. But it probably won't happen. If it does happen, they'll just have to wear nothing for a little bit while I grow more hard weave. Okay, they really want to research beer brewing. Fine, we'll research beer brewing. I guess they just really want the ability to make beer, even though I'm never going to do that, because beer is really not worth it to grow. It's better to just buy it. So, let's see here. Smithing is considered... I'm sorry. You're telling me smithing is considered not medieval? Okay. I guess I could have researched smithing at any point in time. I didn't realize that was considered a fucking Neolithic research. Smithing. Smithing? That's stupid. Okay, Ant over here has to wait another year to create a nest. I don't really like that. I don't want that. I think we should have a little ritual room set up a while. So that we can have a ideologian room that actually will increase it. Fucking gutworms and Eddie! Holy hell! Can we please stop getting illnesses? It has been one in-game year. By the way, we're not in a fucking tropical jungle. Just a reminder, we are not in a tropical jungle. We are in a temperate fucking forest. This temperate forest, average disease frequency, 1.2 per year. I have had fucking 4 this year. If I get another one, I'm gonna scream. Holy shit. That's insane. So there, we got the ideogram and all that. Now let's get some Neil sheets. We use light leather, I guess. No, we won't. Wow, Neil sheets are huge. I thought they were small. Pigskin? What leather do we have the most of? Other than Thrumbo fur. Looks like it is pigskin. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we... You know what? Maybe we do actually cancel the smoke leaf strat, and we do make more hardweave, and we make hardweave Neil sheets. Man, that takes up so much room. I really thought Neil sheets were the small ones. I guess Neil pillows are the small ones. Just goes to show you is why you pay attention. Oh well. Now we can do an insectoid hymn with a much higher chance of success, I believe. Although we could still make the room more impressive to improve the chances even further, so why don't we do that? Just get a bunch of flower pots. really. Didn't want to plant one more. Okay, that barely affected the success rate, but whatever. There we go. Rousing insect him, which means now we can make another nest. More nests! All of the nests! I should probably turn this into an actual nest room rather than like a random outcropping. Okay, there's a war merchant here. B, let's trade and we have a lot of insect jelly we could sell off. We do need more herbal meds, so I'll actually buy some herbal meds. They can take this coffee. I don't care about that. Take the go juice and a smoke leaf. I need to try and deal with the really low money I've got. I have a good recurve bow you can have, I guess. A plasteel hatchet. Seems like a bit of a waste, but whatever. Stash of treasure. Psychic animal pulsar. I don't want that. But yeah, we have way too much insect jelly. I don't really have a use for it until the mood starts getting low. Because, like, it does drastically increase the mood of a colonist who eats it. But, like, right now, mood isn't hard to deal with. So, just sort of letting it sit, I guess. Cricket just mining out this room into an actual room. There we go. Do we need a door? We could have a nice door here. A real big wooden door. Look at that wide door. I made it out of wood because we're constantly going in there. It produces insect jelly every, like, 12 hours, I want to say. It's constantly producing insect jelly. Honestly, it might be more worth it. So insect jelly, it does rot, right? I'm pretty sure it still spoils. Let me wait until the next one is produced, because it won't be long. We might have to just make this into a room where we store all the insect jelly, just that way they aren't constantly going in there to haul it, and instead it's just automatically going where it needs to be. Oh, insect jelly doesn't even rot. Never mind. There, this way it isn't wasting room in my freezer. Medical treatment needed. Eddie's gut worms are acting up again. Oh, I have these set to critical too. It should be set to important. I also shouldn't have insect jelly in the freezer in the first place. Because it doesn't go bad, so there's no point in it. But there we go. Now this insect jelly is going to be a lot less annoying constantly needing to haul it. How are your gut worms holding up? Yeah. Well, you're almost halfway, I guess. Really annoying that it yet again gave it to Eddie, by the way. That is the third illness that Eddie alone has gotten in this amount of time. And that's just Eddie. That's not including the fact that Beetle got sick earlier as well. Really annoying. Fucking more boars, really? What about Megalocers? What do you guys do? Heavy fur, great. I want plain leather. Give me fucking plain leather. I know heavy fur is better, and at this point I should just hunt the things that give heavy fur, but to be honest, I want something I can reliably get more of, but at this point it feels like I can't, because, shit, man. RNG is just not being nice. Oh well. At least the volcanic winter ended, at least. That, will make things grow faster. Although right now, I think I don't have much to grow. So what we'll do is we'll till the field. No point in having it untilled. Cricket got food poisoning because of an incompetent cook. Eddie has a 13 in cooking. How is he an incompetent cook? Like, what? Anyway, what do we want to grow next that we would need a lot of? Because this is like the big field for when we need a lot of something. We could get a lot of cloth for, like, carpets, but I don't know about that. We don't really need food. Food we are perfectly fine on. Maybe heal root? Maybe fill up on our medicine reserves. That would probably be the smart play. Because we are having a bit of a hard time with that. Speaking of having a hard time, we're having a hard time with the amount of wood we've got stored up. Might need to use some wood on something. Not sure what to really use wood for other than fuel, though. Speaking of fuel, I should probably get a torch lamp in this room so it's not pitch black in there. Okay. We could do a bug bash, but we don't have a leader. I think it's time we make B our leader and finally be completed. Finally have a full-on setup. Because now I could do a bug bash and have a 100% expected quality. Let's do it. Why not? Boring. 100% quality and it came out fucking boring. Anyway. We need mining 6 to get that, but we can do a bombardier beetle for beetle and all that stuff. We can start giving out rolls, but I can't believe we don't have someone with mining 6. Yeah, we do. What? Oh, I know why. Hang on. I'm an idiot. It's because it's basing it off of... Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. This is beetle. If I put in cricket... Yeah. Let's give everyone their roles. Okay. And now everyone has their roles, and I don't care about Copeland. So now we've got Queen Bee, Moth Priest, Mole Cricket, Bombardier Beetle, Farmer Ant. So we could do a mining command, which it doesn't really do anything, because it boosts it for the, you know, people around the caster. But this matters. I mostly just gave Cricket hers because I felt like it. A toxic spewer site and with 4 manhunting otters in exchange for a legendary recurve bow and a legendary volcanic pistol. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fucking worth it. That's even closer than I expected. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send everybody. Or do we? Do we send everybody? I feel like if it's 4 otters, right? 4 otters, Cricket could go alone. Let's be honest here. Cricket could absolutely go alone. You'll be fine. Okay, Bombardier Beetle is my absolute best person with a weapon, so you can have that. Who's my next best shooter? 10, 8, and 7. Ant, you get that. And then between you two, Eddie has the better, so he can have this one. And there's nowhere to haul a bow? Oh, wait a minute. Now there's somewhere to haul a bow. Yeah, the toxic spewer is not ideal. We probably should honestly stay inside right now. Maybe not have everyone get irradiated. Just an idea. Ooh, smithing. Finally. So, long blades, no. That's medieval, apparently. Somehow. Okay. Liquor, no. Food condiments is Neolithic. Food condiments is Neolithic. Not stew, but food condiments. I don't... The people behind Vanilla Expansion are a bit crazy. Okay, let's go deal with this toxic spewer already. I'd really rather not have my entire colony end up getting toxic buildup. Come on, Cricket. There we go. Now get inside and then tend to yourself. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna start bleeding out soon, so you gotta get the fuck inside so you're not getting toxic buildup, and then treat yourself. This is unroofed. Come on. Hurry up. The toxic buildup is adding up. Okay, here's... Oh no, that takes too long. She'd bleed out. We just need to accept that she's gonna get some toxic buildup. Come on, hurry up, treat the wounds. Nope, okay. I really thought she'd be able to handle 4 fucking otters, but apparently she is just that useless. And it went back to before the site appeared. Are you fucking kidding me? That's how long ago I saved? I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, on the bright side, I could send someone else with her at this time, since apparently 4 otters is too much for someone with a fucking thrumbo horn. I'm telling you, how are you a brawler with 10 melee and you can't beat 4 otters? Anyway. This time, we'll send Cricket, and we will send B to treat. That's just so annoying. Man. Oh no. I'm gonna have to reload the fucking save again. You know, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna unlink all of these. Unlink from the fucking ones up here. Link you to each other. You guys are going to take... Not run. all the foods. Except we don't need insect jelly. Nor do we need hemogen in here. I hate that the linking did that. I don't know why they were linked together like that. They shouldn't have been. It's just very annoying. I forgot to leave the leaves. Okay. This time we should be able to take on the otters. The otters who are coming at me at extreme speeds, by the way, through the water. Of course, B's going to be basically useless for this. Oh, she got a hit. She actually got a hit. I'm genuinely surprised she did. Oh, yeah, sure. This time Cricket can do it and only take one fucking bite. Yeah. Why not? Hurry up and get down here. What? I did not click on that. Get rid of the fucking toxic spewer already. And there we go. Take the free plasteel and the free component and the free steel it's offering me. Now, hopefully no one gets cancer from the toxic spewer. That, by the way, why is it still active? There we go. That was concerning. For a moment there, I thought, is it bugged? Any home expansions need to be made? Doesn't look like it. That's good. So how many blocks do we have? 1560? I think we should be able to turn this palisade into a big-ass wall. Oh, hey! Thank you for the follow. Only thing is, regular walls wouldn't be as good as fortified walls, but I think we're just gonna do it. I think we'll just commit to it. It would be 59 in length. That should be doable. And we can go ahead and clear out the home area then. Shit, I should have actually planned that better because I forgot where the door was at already. Whoops. It's under that grass. There we go. Mad Wild Boar. Right after I took down the wall. How fucking nice. Whatever. Beetle, you're gonna need to shoot that. You have the really good gun, so it shouldn't be hard for you. Thank you. That gun is kind of insane, isn't it? We gonna talk about that? Quick firing, good damage. That's very nice. Okay, Beetle, please hurry up and finish the door already. Okay. And now we build a granite wall. Wait, did that? Yeah, okay, 30 and 30. Oh, there was one palisade still left. But there we go. Now we have an actual solid foundational wall. Something that isn't gonna burn, for one. And for two, it's made out of solid granite. We will upgrade it to a more strong material in the future. Granite is strong, but it's not the strongest. And even though it is, it's good, it's still not what we really want. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and stop making granite blocks. And instead, we're gonna get some cement presses. And we're gonna put them, where do we want to put them? We don't want to put them too close to the base because they just don't do anything for a lot of the time. Maybe down in this corner here. Actually, if I'm gonna build them, let's build them right. Plus, it looks like there's something here. I want to kind of mine here and see what is in this little zone. Oh, okay, it's just a little outcropping. Let's go ahead and mine this out. Let's sort of flatten out the tail area of this overlook, whatever you want to call it. And we'll put the cement mixers there. We'll make a whole bunch of cement. Cement is, I'm not sure if it's stronger or not, but it's easier to produce in terms of manpower, and for that reason alone, I prefer it. So like a granite wall is 510. A cement wall, I need to go into dev mode to be able to check. Or concrete wall, rather, is 405. So yeah, it is less protective. However, while it is less protective, it's easier to produce in mass quantities, and that means it's better for us. That's really all it is. I'll still use granite in some areas, because like we have extra granite blocks for a reason. But cement is just easier to produce if something should go wrong. Let's research Devil Strand. Just because I can. Well, we just got 3 velociraptors. What in the hell? I mean, that's pretty good. I guess we'll try and tame them up. No reason not to. We actually trained guard in that one. Holy shit. Well, having a pack of velociraptors to help me during a raid is not bad. Hey, look, a raid. Well, I guess we get to test out how good the velociraptors are. Too bad I don't actually know if we can use them yet, if they've been tamed enough. So yeah, this one has a 1 out of 3. So it can't actually be given a master yet, I don't think. Damn. Okay, then what if I just put an allowed area, area 1, right here. Get all the velociraptors right up at the door. Actually, we'll do a... Okay, come on, guys. Do it in a fucking straight line. There we go. Okay, there. Guys, the door's wide open. Come on in. Hey, Eddie, we just got 3 Velociraptors from a random event automatically tamed, and I'm using them in a raid. Free guns as well, yes. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to set up some sleeping spots for these animals. That way they'll rest now that they're injured. Cricket did fucking nothing during that raid, by the way. Like, literally nothing. Stop holding the door open. Okay, there's a poor repeating shotgun. A good double barrel. Hot damn, that's what we need. And a normal repeating shotgun. Normal double action revolver. Okay, all of that except for the repeating shotgun poor sucks. We're not keeping that one because that's just shit. But we'll keep the other ones. And then this person has a good lever action. So hang on a moment. Beetle. Chase their ass down. We want that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch up in time. They did not get slowed down like at all. Yeah, we can't reach them. Oh well, that gun gets away, but we got most of them. Okay, let's go ahead and make an area specifically stockpiled for guns. That's just like right here. Or rather, not guns, but weapons in general, so that I know what we've got, and I can sort out like what's good and what's not for our colonists. Oh my gosh, this Velociraptor had its jaw shattered and its claw on a right foot fucking shot off. Oh my gosh. That poor Velociraptor. Too bad there's literally no way to heal that. Like, the only thing I could do to heal that would be if I got healer mech serums, and I would need multiple for a Velociraptor. That's not worth it on a Velociraptor. Do we put him down? Do we put him down? No, we don't. That's the female. Of course the female's the one that took all the damage. We need more eggs so we can have more of them tamed, so I'm not going to do that. That just sucks, though, because it's like, man, it would have been really nice if I could have actually had, you know, the female be full health. We can just kill off a bad male and then have, you know, whatever. Oh, no, don't get me wrong, Eddie. After she gives birth, or, well, lays eggs for a new female, I'm probably slaughtering her because she's just going to be a drain on our resources because she's going to be basically useless in battle. They literally only have 3 ways they can attack that actually do good damage, and she lost 2 of them. She can't bite and she can't scratch with one of her hands. She can only scratch with the other one. So, kinda makes her very useless. So yeah, Velociraptor 2 fully healed at least. Velociraptor 1 is the other male. He never even gotten damaged. But yeah, Velociraptor 3 over here, she's got a 0 in manipulation. A 0. Because that's where they get all of their manipulation from, is their jaw. And a 10% in eating. There's no point in keeping her around other than to lay an egg. Matter of fact, let's stop even bothering to train her. Because that's just terrible. A Velociraptor that can't fight. What's the point? Okay, we've got all the guns sorted out here, so now we can actually... and the bows, I guess. So Ant is our second best gunner, so let's give him the good double barrel. Ant, what are you doing? Okay, followed next by Eddie. Ooh, although, wait a minute. Hang on. What do we think? What do we think is better? A good double barrel or a legendary recurve? I actually think the legendary recurve might be better. So I'll let you keep that. Eddie, you get the double barrel. And B gets... let's go with the repeating shotgun. Okay, everyone's got much better weapons equipped now. Let's test them out on something. What do we want to fight? How about these Megalosaurus? Megalosaurus? Mega whatever. They have a 50% chance of fighting back. What's their speed? 4.95. Damn, these things are fast. Maybe not them. Maybe we save it for a raid because I wouldn't actually. It is a shotgun, but at the same time, a legendary recurve bow would do so much fucking damage. And I'm talking about what to give a high gun skill character. Ant is the second highest gun skill in a colony, which means he's very accurate. So he can get some really good damage with a slower firing weapon. Whereas the shotgun is like quicker firing, you know, pellets. It's better for a low accuracy pawn like you. That's why I gave you the double barrel. Also, yeah, 4.95 is insanely fast. We're not hunting those. That is like a death sentence if we hunt those. What about the speed on 4.8 on a Mega Sloth? Damn. Everything's fast. How fast are my Velociraptors? 8?! Wow. Wow. Just wow. I don't know how to respond to that. That is insane. What can I research? I guess carvings. That's flabbergasting. We do need to kill some stuff, though, still, because in order to keep them tamed, we're going to need to get them more food. I say we suspend cooking some meals for a bit, and we go ahead and go hunt something. Maybe we will go for the Mega Sloth. But realistically speaking, we should damage it enough that it won't actually move at its full speed. Just barely. Cool. Okay, that worked out well. We got the Mega Sloth. That should give us enough meat to be able to keep taming these Velociraptors even more. I wasn't gonna tame any dinosaurs anytime soon. I mean, eventually I wanted to, but I wasn't planning on doing it anytime soon. But, like, damn. Bedbug? Not dangerous or powerful, but their bites carry a paralyzing toxin. Huh. Are these considered an insect? Could I... Maybe? So that one's the 7-year-old. Where's the 1-year-old? I want the youngest. There, you. It works! It's considered an insect! Come on home! In 23 hours, we'll do it with a female, the youngest female, and we'll have some giant bed bugs, and we'll breed an army of paralyzing insects. And a mastodon leather commissar hat fell from the sky, and no one cares. Emergency landing. Oh, these rewards suck. No, fuck you. Anyway, let's get the cement presses set up. We're just gonna have... we'll have 2 to start out with. We're gonna use them to make cement, and then we'll make the future cement mixes out of cement. That way we're able to get some granite back. Man, we have a lot of garbage in here, huh? Because I made excess of it, all the clothing. Okay, well, I think what we need to do, we need to upgrade our storage in some way. And part of that is by making it so we store granite outside. Let's go ahead and store all stone blocks outside. That should alleviate some of our storage issues. Also, Ant has a shoot frenzy. That is kind of crazy. That would probably do a lot of damage if he had, like, the shotgun. Okay, that cleared out a little bit of room in here. Another issue we've got a lot of clothing that I don't care about. We kind of need to get rid of that clothing because it's just useless to us. So, hopefully we get a trader sometime soon, but if not, maybe I send out my pawns to get rid of it. Okay, looks like the only research we really have left are the stuff up here, and I'm gonna be honest, some of them I find really stupid. Like, I'm gonna be honest, why the hell does researching meat drying take as much difficulty as bronze working, and the same as togas for centurion armor? I'm gonna research several of those up there, and then I'm gonna dev mode the other ones, because I think that the research amount that is necessary is too high, but I'm not going to try and figure out the exact amount it should be. I'm just going to feel like, this feels like a good amount. Ooh, hey, someone I could trade with. Let me click you. Had a slowdown time. Okay, yeah, we can get rid of a lot of shit to these guys. So, ooh, plague masks. Okay, real talk. Do we end up having a colony of people who wear plague masks at some point? Do we make that a thing? Not right now, but at some point later on. Also, buy medicine. We need that. We'll buy that. We'll buy the components. Okay, we'll do that eventually. I don't think we have it researched how to make those yet, but in the future, I'll research how so we can make more. Okay, let's get rid of... Okay, wait, we're still making human leather garbage. Let me check. Is that actually... Where did we get all the human leather from? Like, the human leather equipment. Genuine question. I don't know where we got it from. Anyway, okay. Take my recurve bows. We don't need those anymore. Take the double action revolver. I don't think we'd need... actually, you know... it's not very accurate, so I don't think I'll go with that one. We have a masterwork recurve bow. We don't need that. Let's get rid of all the clothing we don't care about. Don't need that. Sorry about my stomach rumbling. Don't need that. That. None of these. We want the plain leather boots. We don't want the light leather ones. Get rid of the human leather. Now, that's worth a lot more than they've got, I'm realizing now. Shit. Honestly, it's probably the... Well... Oh, it's the scarf that really drove up the price. Okay, we'll do that. And then we will gift them the rest, because I just want to get rid of this shit. I don't really care. Not the plain leather boots. I'm just trying to get all this shit out of my storage. You know, you can take the chocolate, too. There we go. That cleared our storage the fuck out. I specifically said I wanted a trader to show up. Well, there we go. Okay, so what do we need for plague masks? Wait, do we have it researched? Oh my goodness, we already have it researched. Never mind, we could make it now. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here. Nice, Eddie. Okay, hang on. I need to, like, get really close to the screen because there's so many things. There it is. 25 wood and 5 herbal meds? Okay, we're going to suspend this. We're not going to make it yet. I'm just going to leave it there so I can find it later. We'll make plague masks soon. Trademark. But not yet. Simply because that's a lot of herbal meds, and I kind of don't want to blow through all my herbal meds just to make some cool-looking masks. What is it given buffs? Slave suppression and toxic immunity. So it's like a worse version of a gas mask, basically. But it looks cool, and it slightly suppresses slaves better, even though I don't plan on getting slaves, because I find slaves very meh. Oh, wait, are there any more bed bugs still? Okay, female bed bug. We need a female bed bug. This one died. That's not good. Did all the female bed bugs die? No, okay. This one's age 7. What about this one? Age 2. What about this one? Age 6. Slightly injured. Why'd they fight each other? Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go with the one that didn't fight. It's way over here. And is 7. Ant, come tame it. But seriously, why'd they fight each other? There we go. Now we have 2 bed bugs, 1 male, 1 female, and they can breed us an army. An army of bed bugs. A very weird army, to be honest. And we will go ahead and have a stockpile zone right here of fertilized eggs of any animal. Well, Eddie, the bed bugs, they actually do paralyze people. That's why they're called bed bugs, because they make you go to bed by paralyzing them. So that's why I'm making an army of them, because they're not very good. They're kind of shitty. They're not strong or anything like that, but they have a toxin that puts people to sleep. So, I mean, hey, if I get enough of them... I've got a weird thing going here. I've got velociraptors and I've got bed bugs. You have 5k channel points? I'm telling you, man, I don't know what to do with the channel points. I don't know what settings I should... Like, I know what settings I can change. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to enable. Like, it's channel points. I never really cared much about them. Because, like, what are you supposed to do with them? Art has formed a bond with Velociraptor 1. Art has named him Fable. That's a nice name. Okay, we've researched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we've researched about a third of these. I think I'll research 2 more and then I'll cheat the rest because I think it's stupid. A hydrate redeemed so you can drown me. I'll make it exactly 5,001 channel points so you can't afford it. Let's see. I guess we'll research legionary armaments. Tell you what, I'll look into getting us some new redeems over the weekend. And if I can think of any good ones, I'll do it. I don't know about a hydrate redeem. I don't get that. I don't understand the idea of making people have to give me points so I can have a drink. But, like, maybe, I guess? I don't know. And I'll think about it. But I'll try and find some redeem ideas. My artist has been really fucking busy lately. I haven't gotten a chance to get emotes, like, even commissioned yet, much less having them actually get finished. I haven't even been able to pay her and get it started. So, yeah. Sadly, that's gonna be a while. You started spanking a Willy with a pitchfork. Okay. Sounds about normal. Sounds normal to me. Okay, I think we should probably make an allowed area zone that's just, like, indoors. So we're gonna name this one, like, door. And this one is, like, in the walls. And we will just go ahead and... do that. It's not quite have it be that big, but, you know. There we go. And the reason I wanted to have that as an allowed area is because now I can tell all my animals to stay in the walls. Oh, the enemy and the player, Willy. I thought you were saying that you were literally just hitting someone in the dick. I was like, okay, well, sure. I didn't put it past you. What can I say? Okay, well now we have a little crafting area. We could make cigarettes! What a worthwhile investment of time that would be. Get everyone in my colony lung cancer. I don't want to do a chance of group lovin'. Up to you, Eddie. If you want to, you can. I guess I'll research drama and comedy, and then after that, like I said, I'm cheating the rest because I think that the 1,200 research amount is way too much. Like I said, if you want to, sure. Sure thing. Wow, it takes them a long time to plant all this heal root. Thankfully, once this heal root is fully grown, I mean, it's gonna take a while, but once the heal root's fully grown, we can make the Plague Doctor masks. B is pregnant. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and terminate that, but I think we should probably start working on a school so that we could actually have pregnancies go through. Because as it stands right now, I've been not wanting to do pregnancies because we don't have it set up very well, but maybe I'll do it. Look, I just don't want to deal with a child right now in-game. Nor really in real life, but, you know, that's different. I'm not, you know... I'm not capable of getting pregnant, so thankfully I don't have to worry about that. If it would let me install IUDs without a research, I would do that, but I have to fucking research it, and it's way down the line of research. Seriously, I have to go all the way fucking down here before I can get it. Somewhere over here. Where is it? Yeah, fertility procedures. You need to research electricity before you can install an IUD, which sucks. It looks like you did actually stab him in the dick, though, to be fair. Like, to be 100% honest, it looks like, you know, like, I know Willy is just what you call him, but, like, at the same time, it also looks like you stabbed him in the dick. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both is what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't doing that because of the whole issue. What age do they tend to grow to? 35. Okay, well, we got 12 more years of expected age on that one. His entire chest. I don't know, man. It looks like he kind of just got everything in his front, whether that be dick, chest, or everywhere, basically, on the front of his body. Okay. Let's work on getting a little school area set up, I guess. So let's see. These rooms are 7 by 7, so let's set up a... There we go. It's been a while since we expanded the building. He's cut off his leg because he found a big axe. Like, while he was down, or you did that during the fight? Okay, I'm gonna save here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go dev mode and research the vanilla expanded. Like I said, I don't think these should be such a high research cost. And I researched a lot of them, even though they were at such a high research cost. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I think it's only fair. While he was down, of course. Okay, now, what other research is Neolithic? I wish that there was a mod that showed it. There's got to be something I'm missing. Oh yeah, condiments. I forgot fucking condiments. Infestation. Sure, Eddie. I'm going to currently deal with the fact that our insect overlords seem to not be happy with us. Oh no, Perry's in there! Okay. Got Perry out. Megapede? Okay. Help me, come on. There we go. Okay, tamed it. Ant, back off. Get the fuck out of there, Ant. Wow, they really hate Ant. Ant, why would you walk back, you fucking moron? No, don't melee attack! I hate the AI in this. Good, I'll see. Why is he melee attacking? What is your issue, Ant? He got his fucking... When did he get his finger shut off, and how did he get his finger shut off? Jeez. Okay. Well, Ant suffered a lot of damage. We'll use herbal meds on him. Yeah, I will watch that video after stream since stream ends soon anyway. Ooh, a 15 medical! Okay, what are your stats other than that? Oh, you're 51 years old. Oh, you're thin-skinned. I don't want a 51-year-old, so get the hell out of here. Everyone's a bit upset about that, but I don't really care. Okay, so I would say that overall, that insectoid attack was worthwhile. Because now we have a fucking massive insect to help us with combat. So I think it's worth it. We also have a bunch of insect meat, I guess, now. Yeah, I'd prefer that, Eddie. I'll be honest. I'd rather not have it looking like a virus, because I probably won't click it if it looks like a virus. I'm not, I'm not that trusting. Ant has gotten an infection in his leg. Shit. Clean the fucking hospital when I tell you to be. Now go preach health. Bed bug egg fertilized ×3. Oh, that is disgusting looking. Ugh. Okay, let's put all the animal sleeping spots outside. I don't want to deal with them inside. Okay, yeah, we've got Megapede 1 fully healed. How nice. Can we train it up? Wow, it can do a lot. It's very short, around 6 seconds. Like I said, I'll watch it after the stream just because I prefer not to... because I've got stream audio the way I've got it. It would be it would be audible on the stream, and I prefer to avoid that. Unless I can watch it muted, but... Okay, let's see here. I don't think we want any polar bears. Here, I'll pull it up. I'll have it muted, though. But I'll watch it muted and see. Oh my. He melted. Like, his body imploded into itself a little bit there. A wooden tomahawk? Wow. How nice. Anyway. Yeah, they don't really have anything worthwhile, huh? Damn. I was hoping these traders would have something good, but they really don't. Flesh wound, the dude's in half. Incompetent cook. That isn't true. Eddie, you are a 13 in cooking. How are you an incompetent cook? That shouldn't be possible. No one else can cook, right? No one else is set to cooking? Yeah. How? Also a royal tribute collector as well. You poisoned yourself, Eddie. You're the one who got the food poisoning. Get the hell inside. Thank you for your help, everybody. Your unwilling help. I love doing that whenever there's traders nearby, just attracting a horde of enemies that I know they can beat, but it'll be hard for them to beat. Especially because these are Megalosaurus, and Megalosaurus give their horns when butchered, I believe. And we'll find out eventually. When Eddie eventually walks in there. Okay, so I think... Yeah, look at that. Megalosaurus antlers, not horns. Worth $12.50 each! And we get, I think, 2 of them, because there were 2 males and 2 females, I believe. That's $2,500, and all I had to do was have Beetle go out there, shoot an animal, and walk in. Didn't have to fight at all, basically. Just some free money, just lying on the ground, basically. Medical treatment needed. Can you get in bed? Come on. Well, you know what? There's not even any point in treating it anymore because it's gonna go away on its own, I guess. Oh well. We're still missing some fingers. I should get a mod that lets you make wooden fingers. I should install that. That'd be a good idea. Anyway. Okay, we've got our animals roaming around causing a lot of messes, but that's fine. Chitinous emblem disrespected? Oh, it needs 4 columns. How fucking quaint. There, 4 columns, replacing the flowers, making the room actively less good, but whatever. Okay, we finished food condiments. What am I missing from the previous tech level? What is still Neolithic? Oh, it's cocoa. Fuck cocoa. No. No, 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 no. Cocoa should not be a research in the game. Now we can advance. I don't think cocoa should be a research other than tree. Like, once you research tree sowing, that should include cocoa. Why the hell does cocoa need a special research? And why is it 1,000 research? There we go. Medieval tech level has been achieved. We are officially medieval, which means now we can research long blades if I so chose. But more importantly, alchemy. Yes, alchemy. Now let's go ahead and expand the home up here. Get floors installed. Doors installed. And smooth these surfaces. And of course, I forgot the light as well. A Galatros. We would die. We would die. Anyway, let's save here real quick, because I did all that. But anyway, we get a cornerstone now. And this is important. Cornerstones, you cannot undo these. Once you pick one, it is permanent, and you have a limited amount of these. So what cornerstone do we want? We get one of these every time we improve our tech level. Since we started tribal, that means that we're going to get medieval 1, industrial 2, ultratech 3, and spacer 4. It's spacer and then ultratech. So I believe 4. Either 4 or 5 if I'm forgetting one. So we're going to say 4. We're going to assume the lower number. If we can only get 4 of these, what cornerstones do we want? I mean, medical 10 quality increased by 5% is not bad. That is basically a thing that makes all healing faster, but 5% is not a ton, so I don't know if we want to do that. Let's see, what else could we possibly do? We could get, yeah, they're all like relatively weak, but they're all very nice. Like, none of them are bad. They're just kind of weak. This is why I was prioritizing, Eddie is why I was prioritizing doing tribal research, because it's only once you finish all the researches from your current tech level that you can get this. We could do increased plant yield by 10% and then have like a planting colony, but I don't know about that. I feel like we've got a lot of animals, so I feel like if we're going to do anything from that, it would probably be keepers of the pasture. But at the same time, the animals we're taming are insects. They're not really giving us many resources. They're more so protective. So, I don't know. We could do mining job resource increase since we're in the ground. Global work speed increased by 5% is, like, it buffs everything, if you think about it. Need to rest depletes 10% slower is also decent, I suppose. Immunity might be the smartest play, though. I don't know. There's so many good options. Just so many good options. That I never know what to pick. I'm spoiled for choice. Well, what would you pick, Eddie? I know you said you won't dig your head in my choice, but what would you pick? What do you think? Something Like, would you pick the global work speed, since it technically buffs the speed of doing everything? Would you work on, like, mining? You think immunity gain speed? What do you think would be smart? I'm kind of hovering between immunity gain speed and global work speed. Yeah, that's true. It is always useful. Okay, we'll go with that. Time is gold. And we'll save that so I can't undo my decision. Now, for the rest of the game, plus 5% global work speed to everyone in my colony. That's pretty nice. B, for the love of all that's holy, stop fucking. This time I'm just cheating because I just had to do this earlier. Stop getting pregnant. Yeah, time is gold. So is your kidney. Can we get rid of the glow pods and the egg sac? Eddie, you're gonna have a child, but not until I have a place to actually teach them shit. You'll have a child, just not yet. We don't have the classrooms built yet. That's the whole reason I dug this out, was so we'd have a classroom and shit like that set up. Jeez. And a baby room. Not to mention, we don't have a real hospital. There's a very real chance that if I let her go through the pregnancy, that it's going to be stillborn. And I don't know if you want that. Come on, finish up all the flooring. Now haul all these damn rocks. I never did set this to create concrete. Even though I built these, I never actually told them to do it. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. While they're smoothing out the walls, let's go ahead and first let's get the crib room set up. Actually, wait, aren't toys used by children, not babies, now I think about it? So that'll go in this room. Instead, in this room, we'll have a armchair, because you need somewhere for breastfeeding. And we'll have 2, just in case we have 2 mothers at the same time. And I have 3 cribs in case of twins. That way, if there's twins while another birth is happening, unless there's 2 sets of twins, it would be fine, basically. Those chairs look dumb. We're gonna have, like, nicer chairs. What about these? No, those look dumb, too. I hate that they're clipping into the wall. That looks really ugly, having them clip into the wall like that, but I can't really fix that. You finally finished your video? You're not doing it all in one recording session. Yeah, I don't blame you. I stream, but I don't put in as much effort as I probably should for the same reasoning. Like, it's not a full-time job for me. Like, I mean, I put in effort, but I don't do literally so much work that it takes up my entire day or anything like that. Oh no, toy boxes are for babies. Okay, I was wrong. I didn't realize I was wrong. Drifters seek aid, they can keep fucking seeking. You do some quick edits and off she blows. Yeah, honestly, fair enough. I don't blame you. Is everyone sleeping? Come on, get up and move these things. Move the bed so I can move the... Thank you. Toy boxes can go in here. You can tell how little I do stuff with babies. That I don't know how it works. Huh. Blackboards do not work the way I'd like them to work. You know, we'll wait to place those. Because I know isn't it 3 blackboards for 1 desk? Yeah, up to 3 blackboards can be used at a time. How are we supposed to get 3 in a 7x7 room in a way that looks good? Obviously, we'll have to do 4 instead of 3, even if only 3 get used at a time, just for the sake of symmetry, but, like, how am I gonna do that? Maybe... like this. Or... maybe... I don't know. Doesn't look quite right. It does connect to multiple of them, though. Maybe if we move it to be like this so that we can see more of the blackboards. Also, why did I move that one instead of that one? I should have done this way. Oh, well. The blackboardening. Honestly, this doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible. So... okay, yeah, I do need 2 chairs. I like how the uncomfortableness is necessary for it to improve the level. So yeah, now we've got a classroom that works perfectly well. It's going to have the extra learning rate bonus. Like, look at that learning rate bonus. 170%. Damn. Very nice. So that means that this classroom is basically done. The nursery is done. I don't think there's anything else that we would need for a child that I can think of, at least. I think that this is pretty much everything. Yeah. So now we are ready for if you have a pregnancy. Other than the fact that, like, medicine-wise, you could have a stillborn kid, which wouldn't be great. But you know what? We'll end it there. I had a pretty good time today. We hit the medieval era, which means we can finally start working on some better equipment. We could get some better armor and stuff, etc., etc. Better everything, really. So that's pretty nice. But we will be working on that next week. I know we didn't get to do a lot of Rimworld this week because of, you know, yesterday having the special stream, but I hope you can forgive me. It was a necessary deal. Plus, you got to see me get tortured, so enjoyable for everyone, I'm sure. Anyway, so I'll end it there for this week. Next week, we'll be back with more. I can't necessarily say what we're going to be playing. I mean, I know we'll play Rimworld at some point, but I don't know what exactly we'll be playing because I might change things around. I might not. Right now, I'm in kind of a tumultuous time period when it comes to what I'm going to do on my streams because I'm thinking about changing things, but I'm not sure if I'm going to change things. If I do change things, I'm not sure what I will change and what I won't change. So I'm sort of like kind of up in the air right now. So that's a perfect time. You know, this is a segue of join the Discord. I haven't added it to the stream yet, but I'm going to add it right after I end stream. Like, I'm literally going to put it down there right away. But until that is done, yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I might change things. I might not. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We'll see. And until then, have a good weekend. I know I will. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.